Hey everybody, what's up? Cubing with me Guy here, and today I'm back with an unboxing from the cubicle.us. So, sorry for my lack of videos lately. School's just been a thing, and now I'm a second semester senior, so nothing's going on, so I have time to make videos again. Oh. 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 Oh my god. Okay, so me and Chris have a joke, right? So my email is MikeDen435, and there's a long story about that, but it's not really important. But anyway, he would always be like, who is Daniel? So he would sometimes call me Cubing with Daniel. So it appears that these cubes have been marked Cubing with Daniel. I appreciate that greatly. We also have some of the Angstrom Research lubes, which I'm really excited to try out. And we have a t-shirt that says Cube with us, but it also says cubicle.us. That's really cool. And the colors are the logo, and that looks really cool, and I'm excited to wear this. So I'm going to show you me wearing it in a second. But real quick, let's get into these lubes. Alright, so we have the two Angstrom lubes. We have Gravitas and Dignitas. So as you can see, they have the really cool logos on them. And then there's the lube inside. And you open it like so. You have this. And then you have these cool medical grade brushes that you use to put them on the actual cubes. So, of course, I'm going to make a video demonstrating how to use these and testing it out in some cubes. But it appears that these are some cubes set up with Angstrom Research cubes. So recently, the Cubicle has actually come out with a few cubes that have Angstrom lubes on them. So I'm going to go and open this, hopefully in a nice way, so that I don't damage the box. I like boxes. I know I'm weird. Ooh. Ooh. That's a nice cube. Oh no, I cut it slightly. Well, that's okay. And we have this cube. And finally, we have this cube. The reason why I'm opening it this way is just because I want to preserve the Cubing with Daniel thing on it. It's just so perfect. Alright, so we have 3 cubes here. And looking at the stickers, this is a Gansair. Obviously, you can tell by the circular logos. This is a Volk, and this is a GTS2. I'm not sure about the strengths. If I had to guess, this is probably the regular magnets, because Chris prefers those over the light. And as you can tell, they're all black with my sticker scheme on it, which is the cheese sticker scheme now. It's half brights, essentially, with deep blue. So let's get into these. First off, I'm going to get into the GTS2. I've not used a GTS2 in quite a while. So as you can see, we have the Angstrom Research logo on it. Very nice. It's on the red side. There's reasons for that, and it's very cool. Ooh. Alright, let's get into first turns. Whoa. Yeah, definitely strong magnets in this. I'm not sure if they're going to release a version that has the light magnets. Not sure. But this definitely has strong magnets. So the reason why there's the Angstrom Research cubes, if I pop off a center cap, you can see there's a little bit of like a black thing on it. And what that is lubical black. So these cubes are essentially the standard Cubicle Labs cubes, but they are set up differently. So they have lubical black and Dignitas and Gravitas, and I believe they might have some other stuff, like maybe some Speedy and D&M in certain ones, but the general idea is that they have lubical black in them and some of the Angstrom lubes, which gives them a different setup, and in my opinion, having lubical black on the core is essential. I use it on all of my puzzles where you lube the core. It's a really good lubricant, and I think it's honestly the best. So I'm glad to see that they're actually putting it in the mainstream labs-ish puzzles. So I'm going to do just a quick solve. Not super warmed up, but, you know, I have to just test it and see how nice the cube is. So far, I'm really liking it. It's set up a little bit better than my other GTS2 is, at least from last time I remember it. That's a pretty bad start, but whatever. Alright, that was a solve. So, pretty good cube. I like it. I'm going to show you this. This is what the sticker scheme looks like. I really like that. That came out really nicely. So next, let's get into... Actually, I'm going to save the Volk for last. I'm currently maining a Volk 3, a Cubicle Labs one. So that's why I want to save it for last, because I really like that cube. Now, the Gans Air SM was a cube that I was considering making my main for a really long time. I remember when I got the Pro Shop one, and I'm like, wow, this is really good. And I'm not sure if you guys have ever tried Chris's Diane-coated SM, but it is outstanding. Probably the best cube I've ever tried. And if I ever get my hands on that, I'm probably going to main that. But that one was set up in the same way that these are set up, you know, with the Angstrom lubes and Lubical Black. So I'm curious to see how good this is going to feel. Okay, feels a little slow right now. Yeah, definitely a little tight. Curious what nuts are in it. Okay, it's got the yellow nuts, which is good, because those are my favorite. I might loosen it up a bit. It feels kind of tight. But also, as you can see, Lubical Black in it, which, again, really good. Okay, so I'm noticing a trend of these, and I think it's kind of a good thing. So, this cube was definitely a lot slower. It's kind of gotten a little faster, but it was a lot slower than the Cubicle Lube versions, which I think is a good thing, because I find personally a lot of puzzles are a little too fast for me. I'm not the fastest, but I prefer more controllable puzzles, so these puzzles are lubed with, as far as I can tell, a slightly more heavy lube set, which gives them a more heavy feeling, and I really like it. But okay. Feels good. All right, let's do a quick solve. All right, that's good. So I'm going to do more solves for this cube. Feels kind of like it needs to be loosened. I don't know, maybe my intentions are weirder, but it feels a little too tight for me right now. Maybe I've been using a Gans with different knots, or maybe I just haven't used a Gans for a while, but it feels a little tight for me. That's not too bad. Just loosen it slightly and see how it is. Alright, finally, let's get to the Volk M. Now, as I said, I use the Volk M as my main. I basically used this cube as my main for over a year, actually. So, yeah. I got my current PV single and like most of my PVs on a Volk 3M, so let's try it. Oh yeah, same classic feeling. I love the Volk. Alright, and again, if we take off a centerpiece, we will see there's Lubical Black on it, which is good. Lubical Black is my favorite, and it's a Volk 1, original Volk, which I prefer over the Volk Power, at least currently. Chris's Volk Power is really good, but Chris just has really good cubes, so again, this has a different setup. So of course, as the Volk is, these magnets are fairly light, so some people don't like that, but I personally really like light magnets. On certain puzzles. The Volk just, in my opinion, works really well with light magnets, so this at least out of these two, has the lightest magnets. I'm not really sure how strong the magnets are in this one. They're actually probably pretty strong grade, but they're small, so, you know. But I really like the Volk M, so I'm probably going to be doing a lot of solves with this one and seeing just how well this one adapts. I also use the Volk M for one-handed to practice more of that. Oh. I did it wrong. No! I don't know if you guys can tell, but I have not done a lot of practicing throughout the I've actually been getting into big cubes lately, and I'm finding those to be really fun to do. So yeah. Currently I like the Volk 3 the most, but I'm also probably really biased because the Volk 3 has been my main, but this one actually feels really nice for a Volk. Okay, so I'm going to be doing a lot more solves with these cubes. So currently they're not super broken in, so I'm going to do a lot of solves with these, and I'll attach an average of 5, or, well, depending on how long the video ends up being, I'll include at least a couple of solves with each of these cubes, and hopefully I get some good times, because I'm really excited to use these. They have a lot of potential, they're really good, and also, I'm going to show you me wearing the shirt. Okay, so just a real quick explanation of the shirt and why it's important. So the Cubicle is currently suing Rubik's. Rubik's essentially has been bullying the whole cubing community, and they're trying to go against us, and nah, we cube with us. The Cubicle has been influenced with the entire community, and whether or not you're kind of biased against their store, it's not hard to see that they have been influential in the community, and they have helped others. Competitions were able to be here because of the Cubicle. Many sponsored cubers are able to thrive and do better because of the Cubicle. The Cubicle helped introduce magnets, all sorts of stuff. You can't deny that the Cubicle has done a huge thing for this community. So, they have a GoFundMe, which I will link below, and they are selling a shirt to help raise awareness and funding and such. So, if you would like to help the Cubicle, I would especially recommend picking up this shirt or donating to their GoFundMe. It is for a good cause, and it is important. Anyway, I'm gonna go do some solves on this and put on this shirt. I will see you then. Alright, so this is the shirt, as we see. It's got the cube with us and the cubicle.us. Looks pretty nice. And has the Cubicle logo on this sleeve. So yeah, pretty cool. Fits pretty nicely. It's a small shirt. So yeah. Ooh, first solve. Nice. Okay, so after doing those solves that I did, you just saw those. Those were from last night. So I did quite a few solves on all three of these puzzles. So overall, I still like the Vault the best. I think that this one turned out really, really nicely. So after break-in, they all sped up. The Volk and the Gans Air SM, they sped up to a reasonable amount. I still think they feel really good. And the Gans Air, too. The Gans Air is still the slowest out of the whole bunch, but it's a very good slow. It's like a very controllable, nice feeling to it, and it's no longer as like tight and as I originally thought it was. So just do like 25, 50 solves. I don't really remember how many I did even, but pretty quickly it got really good. So this cube feels amazing, and I really like it. So overall, I think I like the Volk the most, and then the GAN Air SM second most, and then finally, last but not least, is the GTS2, which is a little too fast for me. Even with these new lubes, it sped up really, really fast, so I would probably have to add some lube to make it better, and the GTS2 doesn't tend to work for my turning style very well, but I know a lot of people like it, so if you're a fan of the fast and everything of the GTS2, then you'll definitely like these. So anyway, huge thank you for the Cubicle for sending me these puzzles to test, and for sending me the shirt, and just supporting me in general in various ways. They're a great company, and I would highly recommend that you check out the GoFundMe or the Cube With Us shirt and help out if you're able to. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you later. Bye.